Welcome back to Baranovichi, ladies and gentlemen, and the Journeyman. We're going to start here with the transfers. We've got a local derby, believe it or not, for the first game of the season. But let's concentrate firstly on the outs. Obviously, you won't know any of these players, but all you need to know really is we're over our wage budget, and we needed to free up some money. We've done that by getting rid of a couple of players. They wasn't great. I was a bit disappointed with this guy, but the offer, Kilimashevsky, the offer was too good to turn down, and we've got players just as good, if not better. So I was quite happy to let him go for the 1.6k, rising to 2.1. We have not spent anything, but we have brought in players. So we're going to start off with this guy, Kozlov. We got him from Postavi on a free. A central defender. I'm impressed with his positioning and his marking. His heading is pretty good for this rate, this tier of football. And plenty of nines. So I'm not complaining at all, really. As you can see, 4-star ability for this league and this team, so very happy with that central defender. We then got on a free transfer, Alkovic. We're gonna use, I believe we're gonna use this guy as the anchor man. He's 34 years old, so we're only gonna get a season out of him. But we got him on a free. Tackling 14, decisions 13, composure 8, which isn't great, but anticipation 12. His physicals are pretty bad, but he's a good, solid anchor man, and he'll do for the season. This is a name I'm going to struggle with. Vince Sokovsky. I'm going to say all these wrong, but don't worry about it. We'll just go with it. Basically, if you want him in the middle, he'll play there. We're going to be playing him in defence, I believe. Marking 12, tackling 9. He's a bit aggressive. His heading's 8. He's got 11 jumping reach. So exactly what I wanted. 3.5 star ability, and all round decent defender. As you can see, the main stats, the lowest stat is a 9. So I'm very, very happy with him. Especially as it was a free. Now this guy, this is the guy. When I first came to Baranovichi, I sent all the scouts out and all the rest of it. Saw this guy and he wasn't interested at all. He was still on a free, and we grabbed him. He's gone down a little bit. He's 29. As you can see, he's dropping at the moment, but he'll be fine. Don't worry about that. We're playing him, I believe, as the advanced playmaker. I'll check that, but. Look at all the green. Look at all the green. His passing, mainly his passing and his flair, which is what got me. It was just 14 passing, 14 flair. His leadership and just long shot, everything. Don't get me wrong. His decision, he's not very smart, but he can pass it, and that's all we really need. We play direct football, so. Fingers crossed he can be vital for us. He's valued at 3.3k, so happy with that as well. But again, an all-round decent player. And then we have 2 people on loan. We've got an affiliation with Dynamo Brest. And saw these players and thought, wow, why not? The first is Ramesh. He's a 3.5 current ability, 4-star with 1 blacked out potential. He's a pretty average player. His determination really lets him down, and I've seen that in a couple of games that I've seen. But he's got high teamwork, high work rate, which makes me think maybe going to a 2-striker formation would be better for him. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens first. But overall, decent player, better than what we've had. So we've had issues with the strikers over the friendlies, and fingers crossed he can be, the answer to those issues. And the next guy, he is injured at the moment. He's got 4 to 8 days left, but he's a left back. he's good. I play the wing back. Acceleration 14, pace 14. His natural fitness is 11. His crossing is a bit poor, but tackling 12, marking 6. It's not that great, but he is again better than what we had. The stats, you know, I look at these and I think, but I'm too busy thinking Premier League, you know, and yeah, for this, I've said it a couple of times, for this tier of football, not bad at all. As you can see, a 3.5 current ability, and the same again, 4-star with a black star as the potential. So let's have a quick look at the team. Got a few issues at the moment. Mika Tolsov is suspended for this game, so Moyat is going to come in for him. I'm starting to learn the players a little bit better, and starting to, you know, understand them. Kozlov is our new player. He's out for 5 to 6 weeks. Lovely. So we're going to put the youngster Baranovichi in, and let's put him in. Oh, we need to get rid of these two. Okay, so the team that will be playing these 2 games today, we've got Tarasevic in goal. Let's have a quick look at them all, just so you can all see them. Tarasevic will be in goal. Good all-round goalkeeper. Kicking's a bit poor, but hey-ho. We'll just go quickly look at these. This guy's on loan from Dynamo Brest. He was here when I joined, and he didn't go anywhere, so I assume we've got him for a couple of seasons. It looks like it's 2018, so yeah. He's been doing alright. We've been playing him on the right as a wing back. He's got some half decent stats for there. He doesn't really like it too much, but he's been playing okay. As you can see, average rating of 7.1. Yeah, he's had a couple of half decent games, so you know. Now we've got Baranovichi. He will be here. The youngster, I've brought in a few youngsters from our youth intake. This was one of them, I do believe. Yes, it is. Played a couple of games for us last season, and I like him. I do like him. He is a backup at the moment, but he's got good jumping reach. He's brave. He's quite aggressive, which can be a good thing. Obviously, it can let him down if there's hidden stuff like, you know, he likes kicking people. I don't bloody know. But all round, a decent defender. Right, and then we've got Vinsukov. Oh God, yeah, you've seen him. He's good. I've already showed you him. He's the new lad. He will be starting today. 28-year-old Belarusian. I'm going to assume it's Belarusian. Yeah, it is. And then on the left, Domashevich. Again, playing him as the winger. Not great at crossing, but you know, he's pretty fast, and he's an all-round decent defence. So quite happy with our defence at the moment. The anchorman is the new man, alcoholic. That will probably get changed to. Today, Moyat, you may have, you know, paid attention to him or not. You know, he'll be playing in this position. The ball-winning midfielder, yeah, he's capable of it. He's not great at it, but he's got the strength of a stick, which is a bit of a shame. And his tackling's 5. I wonder if there's anyone else. Oh no, Bakun could play there, surely. Let's see how he does. He's a good anchor man, so why wouldn't he be? No, he's even worse. Okay, well, this is just one of those things that we're dealing with. This is another youngster, Plotnikov. Good all-rounder and better than the other 2 options. So we're gonna bring him in. So I am getting there with the players, but I'm still learning. Kaleshits, something like that. The guy that I really like. Don't know why he's dropping at the moment, but hey ho. Fedortsov on the right, we did have a loanee last year, but he went back, and I didn't really fancy bringing him back. Again, let's put him on the winger position. It's decent pace, okay acceleration. Crossing's a bit poor, but he can dribble. So fingers crossed he comes out for us. Gaev on the left. I really like this guy actually. Considering I've only been here a few games, he's got a lot of potential and he's got some really good stats. His technique's going up. He's improving every game. So fingers crossed, he can pull out all the stops for us today. And then we've got Ramesh, the guy who's on loan from Dynamo Brest. He's mainly a defensive forward, but we're playing him as a poacher. He's got good composure, the teamwork, and as I said, I reckon he'd play good with two players up front. But we'll see what happens with that one. Quickly go into little things. Finances, we're hemorrhaging. I'm not going to even try it. We're losing money very quickly. We got all our sponsorship money and it's going. We are slightly over the wage budget, but I reckon, considering they're expecting us to survive relegation, that's it. I think we're going to impress this season. What else what was I going to show you? Oh yeah, the staff. We've got the best scouts in the staff. Best scouts in the league. Our coaches aren't great, but they're not the worst. So happy with that. Same with the physio. So our backroom staff are all sorted. Anyway, let's get straight into the game. I just want to make sure that we've got positions covered. We haven't got an attacking left at the moment, so Tavunchik can go there if he needs to. I'm sure he wouldn't be happy with it, but tough. First game of the season. As I said, this is a derby. Bereza, I believe it is. They've just got promoted, and they've got a couple of our old players, and we get to play them. So here we go. Let's get into this derby, shall we? And fingers crossed. I've picked the team that gives us the best chance. Of course, I'd rather have him. It's a derby day. How much do you look forward? We always look forward to derby days. So they're playing a 4-1-4-1. This is our old guy, I do believe. Yep, there he is. Didn't play great for us last season, but you know, we didn't have the best of seasons. I'm sure I've got a guy better than you. Apparently not. Apparently. Tactical knowledge is quite poor. No, okay. Well, my tactical guy says nothing, so we'll go with nothing. One thing I have noticed about this team is their morale. It's all over the place. As you just saw, look, I've just done the You Have Faith, and some of them have jumped up to very good, fairly good, but they don't go past okay really, which is quite, you know, it's disappointing to see. But anyway, let's get into this game, and fingers crossed we can start off with a victory here. It would be nice to get one over on our rivals. We are at home, so fingers crossed. We're 20 minutes in, not as clinical as we was at the end of last season, and they're coming at us. It's taken a deflection and gone straight to the keeper. That's a poor shot by them. It's gone down as a clear-cut chance as well, believe it or not. So, yeah, we're going to keep an eye on... I want to keep an eye on Ramesh, because the couple of games he has played, he's been quite poor. See, I just don't think he's happy playing on his own. So, it's been a boring half. I'm still playing with this tactic, so I'm going to try. Keep going out there. See, they're just not interested. I'll show you my stats just before the next game. They've not really gone up or anything. I am studying for the National C licence, which is all good. Anybody else playing quite poorly or knackered or any excuses to come off? What about you? Right, we're going to move him there and take Plotnovikov off. We're going to put two up front. Now, I know Klebe I'm going to call him, likes being a target man. So him and let's put him, he likes to be a defensive forward, so we're going to use the defensive forward, and let's see if he can, again, I need to check information. No, not information. Where the hell is yeah, he's right footed, and Cleve, you are right footed also. Okay, well, I'd rather you be off foot than, you know, Ramesh. So let's get the second half underway, and fingers crossed we can see a couple. Here we go, we've got a highlight 54 seconds into the half, and Alkovic pushes it up. Kalechits, I don't know, I'll figure something out. Goes to Ramesh anyway, but it's headed away. Fedorsov gets tackled. These names do not roll well for me, but we have a penalty 46 minutes in, 1 minute into the second half, and we have a chance. Here we go, it's in, there we go. Fagalagov, hey, that's not bad. Fagalagov, we've gone 1-0 up through the penalty, and I will take that, ladies and gentlemen. It might only be a penalty goal, but it's a goal all the same, and it's against the rivals. Obviously, well, looking at it, 4 shots, 2 on target, isn't bad. It looks like 2 of them were blocked, not off target. So I've got to give it to the lads. Right, they're coming at us now. That's a hell of a name, Shlodko. And Demodovic doesn't make the tackle. Keeper makes the save though. And Ramesh is still on a 6.3, I've noticed. But fingers crossed he starts picking up a little bit. He's got a teammate now to play with him. He's not going down anymore, so that's one thing. We're hitting 70 minutes, so let's see what we can do just to freshen up the middle a bit. We are going to put Maya in the ball winning midfielder because Bakun was even worse. And let's bring on Koroshko for Demodovic. Confirm that, and let's go. Let's finish this up. Fingers crossed. We just nice comfortable win if we can. Looks like, well, I'm not going to say anything quite yet, but we've got 10 minutes left, and they've got a highlight. Oh no, they haven't. Gayev's collected that. Can he take his man? No, he can't. He passes it back. Kaleshits. Oh, he's given that away. And the defence have crumbled. Here we go. This is dangerous. And it's in. It's 1-1. That was really, really poor play. Very, very poor. Supposedly, they were off. He was offside. And a couple of players are, getting themselves yellow card for their trouble. Brilliant. Well done. It's not showing all of that, but just before that pass, it was a really poorly given away. Keeper shouldn't be beaten on his front post, but Football Manager and all that. And for the last 8 minutes, let's go. Slolim is beating Cobrin 5-0. Interesting. And this is the last highlight I think. Kaleshits spreads the play, and it's bouncing around. Don't counter us. Right, no. Domashevic's got it. Fedortsov tries to pass it, but the direct play hasn't really worked, and Ramesh is offside. It's a 1-1 draw against the rivals. Unfortunately, that was our home game. I'm going to tell them they're unlucky because morale's just atrocious. And next game is against Luchminsk. You saw them last season. And I'll see you then. See you in a second. Squeaky chair. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on my profile. As you can see, we are studying for a National C licence. Mentally, we seem to be improving. We also a little bit improving on coaching. If I remember rightly, most of these were 1, maybe 2. So, all round, not bad. Our Belarus knowledge for scouting's at 21%. And we speak basic Russian. It's not even a good accent. But, yeah, basic Russian now, so happy with that. Supposedly I rarely communicate directly with my players. Earlier, like literally a half hour ago, that was passionately discusses with, whatever. And supposedly I don't like Steve Bruce. Is that because, why don't I like Steve Bruce? I love Steve Bruce. I don't get why that's a thing. Anyway, maybe it's because he's Villa manager in the update, and obviously I'm a Birmingham fan, but I still like Steve Bruce. Anyway, we've got Pavel Mikhailov. Yeah, we've got him back, so he will be going straight back into the team. And where is the guy that I've literally just taken out? My God, I am bad at this. It's not Slavo. Bakun's there. Moya. Oh, was it? I don't know who it was, but wherever he is, he's not standing out. So, oh well. Yeah. So that's the only change. The league, it's only one game played, but we are sitting fifth. Also, actually, looking at the league, right. Tell me what this means. This confuses me. Now, league sorting rules, results between teams, games won, goal difference, goal scored. It doesn't mention points. But, am I right in assuming that, let's say for example, me, Baranovichi and Smolovici, were both top, right, or whatever, we're fourth and fifth, whatever. And if we've beat them twice and they're on the same points as us, we go above them? Or does the points not matter when you're that close? I don't understand it because it doesn't mention points. Why wouldn't you just do points? That's what they're there for. Anyway, we're going to take... I'm going to give Ramesh another chance. He started off poorly. I'm maybe having him as the defensive forward, even on his own, could be a thing we do. Let's move the wingers onto wingers attack, and maybe that will help things a little bit. Take the ball into the box off and put more direct passing back on. There's a couple of changes I did during the friendlies, which went alright actually, but let's just see how Ramesh works with the more direct football. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, which they played last year, and if I remember rightly, we tried to counter it, and it did not work for me. So, as you can see, that very poor. But we've lost one game. Sort it out, boys. I mean, at least he's consistent. He's staying very poor. Everyone else is happier. But yeah, we're going to kick off. We're in the red, going left to right, and first highlight should be over now. There we go. Right, I said it a little bit late. Anyway, it looks like they're dominating, but we've got the first highlight. Gaev, Fedortsov. Can you do anything with this? He's got a man on him who's taken the ball off him. Vasiloko. Yeah. By the time I've said it a second time, they've got rid of the ball, so I might as well just stick with what I say. That's what the rule I'm giving myself now. Anyway, this could be a goal here coming their way. Plotnitsky. Oh no, it's hit the. Well, it's gone wide. Simple as that. I was going to say side netting, but it is side netting. But yeah, just ignore me. I'm talking crap. Anyway, Gaev straight into his man. Okay, Vasiloko's got it again. Wow, she's a name. Not a good name. I'm going to try Tarabanov. He's tried to... I don't know what he tried to do. I don't know whether it's a cross, but Gaev with a beautiful spread. Gaev spread the play beautifully then to Fedortsov, and Fedortsov whips it into Ramesh, and that is 1-0, and that is, well, at the moment, 4 points. Beautiful by Gaev there. That pass, that right there, that was fantastic. The pass into the space and the direct passing, working a treat, and Ramesh is just sat back as the defensive forward. This could maybe work. I'm not going to get too excited. It's just one game. However, it looks better. But, you know, we a draw in the first game, maybe a win here. We look better as a team than we did when I joined anyway. And we're going at them again, but it's headed away by the defender. And Tarasenko, there's some names there that I'm not saying. Platonov is coming down. There's nobody with him, but he's found the one man. Nobody closed him down. And Denisovic. I don't understand. There's 4 men here. He's gone past the one, and there's like 2, 3 here. Nobody's closing them down. Right, okay. Close down more. And, just like that, we're at half time. I'm going to encourage them. Come on, get that morale up. I just don't understand why the morale. I understand, like, having a professional, you know, personality helps and all the rest of it. But why would you be so demoralised from drawing? And, you know, I just don't understand. Anyway, there's a couple of people on 6.3, and I think I'm going to go Kroshko. He's not in the greatest of health, but he'll get through the half. And I'm going to bring off Demedovic. Yeah, Demedovic. And, let's kick off and go again, shall we? Another draw isn't a bad result. It's not great. After this game, I will actually have a quick look to see where we're expected to finish. But, you know, I'll take it. Gayev on the left again. It's a poor cross, really, and they're going to counter us now. Platonov, he's taking his time. This close down more isn't really working because, you know, you've got to actually put a foot in. And if you don't put a foot in, that happens. And Denisovic has scored again. Platonov, just not even a foot in, look. And he's all there on his own. Maybe pushing up the defence will work here. So I'm going to just higher line. And that's all I'm going to do. Just little changes. Defence are having a very, very poor game. And it's really disappointing, actually. I reckon when we get our left back, we're going to go attacking here. When we get the left back that we got on loan, can't remember his name at the moment, he's going to be very good for us. And Platonov gets absolutely taken out by Vintasishki. It's a penalty. And this will probably be it. There it is, 3-1. Okay, it looks like we're dealing with a draw and a loss in this episode. Maybe, I don't know. I personally believe we've got a mid-table team. The only thing I really wanted out of Baranovichi is the qualification, which I've got coming to me, and they're coming at us again, like counter. We fall apart very, very easily as a team. And it's 4-1. This happened on the last game of the season. As soon as they either let 1, 0 or 5. It doesn't seem to, you know. Look at that, 5.2. But right, we haven't really got the players for this, but screw it. When you're playing that badly, you've got to come off. You've got to go. We're going to swap the left back and the right back. No, I'm doing that all wrong, aren't I? The left back needs to come off, and we've got a left back. That's what I'm after. So, he's getting fined 2 weeks' wages. Anybody under a 6.5 will be put on a warning. I am being extremely firm. I'm not going to take any of the crap. And a 4-1 loss is a disgusting result. but we'll have to take it on the chin. Especially as we beat Luchminsk last year? I can't remember, but disgusting result really, and we don't start great. 1 point out of our 2 games. It's disappointing. I've said that. There's no other way to explain it. Disappointing. I'll say it again. And this will probably be the last highlight now. 4-1, absolutely battered. I'm going to give them a bollocking, shove a rocket up their backside, and I'll give out all the fines and everything after I've said goodbye to you guys and gals. We are, well, let's have a look, see where we're sitting in the league now. 11th, so 3 teams that haven't won their first 2 games. We can't really look too much into it at the moment. And let's have a look at the season preview. So, according to the season preview, we are going to get relegated again. 450 to 1 our odds were last time, 200 to 1. So we've half the odds. That's not bad. Gamal and Smolovici are top 2. Considering Bereza have just been promoted, they're expected to get 10th. And what was the other? Luchminsk are expected to be 3rd. So, but we should be beating Bereza. A draw will do, but that is it for today. Disappointing, obviously. And, tweaks need to be made. Definitely. We'll get there though. We'll get there. As I said, we got our coaching course. I am gonna keep an eye out on the job market. If I can jump ship and go to somebody who's a little bit better or in a better situation, I'll take it. Anyway, that is it for me today. Whenever you're watching this, ladies and gentlemen, as always, enjoy. Take care of yourselves.